What up, YouTube world? It's Brent here. So I made this video yesterday, but I wanted to make it again today because I posted it yesterday and then I rewatched it and I realized that I probably didn't sound the way I wanted to sound in regards to the point I was trying to make here. So let's talk about dating as a trans man and dating straight women. I have heard from people, maybe you have too, oh, you know, my friend's not going to date you because she's straight. Or, yeah, I've got straight friends, but they're not into trans people. Or, you know, just straight women aren't going to date trans men. And here's the thing. That's not true. That's why I'm making this video. So, I live a stealth life, but I do out myself on or by the third date, and I also out myself before hooking up with women. And I have had a girlfriend who is straight, who has never dated a trans person. I have dated women who are straight who've never dated a trans person. Now, I've also been rejected for being trans. But the point is, it's a myth to say that straight women don't date trans men. It's really, dating is having a connection, period. Now, are there transphobic people out there? Yes. Are there people who just aren't going to date a trans man because for whatever reason? Yes. You know, and there's lots of reasons there, right? Because the reality is we weren't socialized as men, and we don't have the same anatomy. Even after surgery, it's not exactly the same. So there's factors that come into play for sure, but dating isn't easy for anybody anyway. So it's a numbers game, it's a connection game, it's going out there, it's talking to people, it's connecting with people, it's building attraction, it's building on an attraction that's already there. That's dating. That's what dating is about. So it's just going out there and connecting. Of course, depending on where you live, depending on the ignorance of that area, right? Or the education in that area, or the people you're dealing with. Some people are more open-minded than others. Some are more educated than others. But again, I've never had an issue. I've been rejected, yes, but I've been rejected for a lot of other things too. So just go out there, be confident in who you are, and you don't need outside validation anyway. That's another thing I wanted to address. We don't need outside validation. The value that you have, that I have, that everyone has is here. It's inside of ourselves. So when you know yourself, and you know who you are, and you know what you want, and you're just confident with what you bring to the table, that's what matters. That's the key. Having that confidence. Who cares what anyone else thinks of you? No, really, who cares, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't define you. Now, you can take some of that insight and maybe work on bettering yourself, right? So let's say somebody says, Brent, you know, or many people will say I'm too cocky, right? And I don't want to be cocky. I want to be more humble. To me, and this is my opinion for myself, being more humble is a trait that I want to work towards. It is something that is growth to me. It's not change. It's not changing who I am. It's growing into a better version of me. So I can take that feedback, okay, and I can say, well, what do you think I can do to be more humble? Or how am I acting cocky, right? And then, not because they want me to be more humble, and they think I'm too cocky, because I want to be more humble, and I am open-minded to the insight that I am too cocky, I can reflect upon that, and I can make those changes. So, at the end of the day, the value that you have for yourself is in here. Get to know yourself, your wants, your needs, your likes, your dislikes, and just keep pursuing your life. Dating is a numbers game. There's going to be straight women who want to date you, bi women, pansexual women, whatever. When a person meets somebody that they connect with and there's an attraction and there's chemistry, that's it. That's all it takes. And then you start going on dates and you get to know the person better And sometimes you work, sometimes you don't. And that's the great thing, too, about knowing yourself. Because you know what you want and what you don't want, what you're compatible with and what you're not. You can be quicker to see those red flags and walk away from them. And likewise, you know, see something, oh, wow, this is what I want, you know, and you work towards it, because relationships are also work, and it's work on both people's ends. So hopefully this video was clearer than before. Again, I live a stealth life, but I do out myself. I've dated straight women without a problem. I've been rejected too. Rejection's pretty natural too in life. But it is what it is. Are there transphobic people? Yes. Are there straight women who do not care because you're a man, and if you're a man, they are attracted to, they want to date you? Yes. See ya.